We want to take a look now at the rhythm for the song Oceans. And what's nice about this song is that it actually is quite clear and consistent from section to section with how fast the chords move or don't move. And so once we kind of see the pattern for a specific section, it's easy to follow and you can kind of just land those progressions fairly easily that way. We worked out the voicing of the chords, and so we'll follow what we used in our chord video that demonstrated why we want these lower sounds for the intro and the verse, and then we move up higher for the bridge. So let's get into the counting and how fast these chords are going to move. With our opening intro and verse, what we're going to be doing is having chord pushes or pulses on beat 1 and then beat 4. And so it's going to follow the chords as they move, but some chords we kind of are going to hit twice. So on beat 1, beat 4, if that makes sense. So the intro starts, B minor and then A over C sharp quickly to the D. And how that moves is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so again, I'm going to hit that D chord, even though there's not a quick passing chord like there was going from B minor to A over C sharp. I'm going to hit the D chord again to carry the rhythmic feel. All right, so D chord, 2, 3, 4, and then next chord, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if there is a chord that lasts for 4 beats, you still hit it on beat 1 and then beat 4, and then you maintain just that rhythm pattern of 1 and 4. And so especially when it is so piano driven at the intro, there's not a lot of other instruments. Maybe you have a synth or a pad, if anything, and you have to be the one who kind of carries that rhythm. So that's going to progress through the verse specifically. Then once you start to get to the choruses, it opens up a little bit and the chords are going to start to move every couple of beats. So you start on the G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that kind of pattern of 3 chords, but the first 2 getting 2 beats, and then the last one staying on for 4 beats in a row, a full measure, is kind of what takes you through the chorus. Now that last line, but I am yours, 2, 3, 4, and you are mine, happens to bring us back to that rhythm pattern that we had in the intro and in the verse of kind of pushing on beats 1 and 4. So if you're kind of just keeping a steady right hand of quarter note pattern, and I am yours, 2, 3, 4, and then B minor, 2, 3, 4. You're back to that intro right out of that B minor right out of the ending of the chorus takes you into the intro sequence. Now, when it comes to the bridge, these chords for bridge 1 and 2 are going to be much longer. They're going to hold out for 4 beats. So you start on the B minor with the first one. So you're counting now 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next chorus. So it's 4 beats each, and that goes all the way through the first verse. All right, so then with the third verse is where you return one more time to a rhythm pattern on the 1 beat and the 4. And so you notice you have a little extra chord in there. Spirit lead me, so on the B minor, and then the A to the D. So Spirit lead me is 1, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it's back to really what mirrors a lot of the chorus feel. So there's no melodies that we're going to play in this version of opening up the chords and working with a band, feeling out what we can do with the piano, but make sure your rhythm patterns are consistent. And even if you're just kind of staying on one chord and practicing the rhythm of what a section is going to do, like we've shown, even before you have to work on moving from chord to chord, get that rhythm pattern down, even write it next to your music if you need, so that you can be consistent with it and practice it slow, speed it up, and you'll be able to really support this song, Oceans.